We are living through a massive technology crunch. Right now, the industry is racing to push conversational AI into every text box and strap us into isolated digital worlds. And for many users, it feels overwhelming. There is a sudden pressure to learn the language of prompt engineering just to keep up, alongside a growing fear of a future spent in a lonely virtual void. But as Apple marks its 50th anniversary, looking back at their history reveals a contrarian playbook for navigating exactly this kind of technological panic. Inside the company, leadership views these new capabilities with caution. To executives like hardware chief John Ternus, machine learning and spatial computing are tools to be managed rather than features to flaunt. This approach prioritizes technology that recedes into the background, focusing on the human result rather than the machine used to achieve it. In the late 1990s, the PC industry locked itself into a race to the bottom, shaving nickels and dimes off manufacturing to build the cheapest beige boxes possible. When Steve Jobs returned to a nearly bankrupt Apple, the Think Different campaign justified the company's existence through superior user experience. They chose to ignore commodity specs and focus on how a computer actually felt to use. That mandate to humanize the computer paved the way for products that integrated into daily life, most notably the iPhone. Today, the MacBook Neo continues this ethos. The engineering team hit a lower price point while maintaining the high-quality displays and essential trackpad features that define the Mac experience. This establishes Apple's modern rule. They leverage complex engineering in the background to deliver simple, human moments. Apple's current work in artificial intelligence follows a similar pattern. Over a decade ago, they were already building these systems under the name proactive machine learning. Apple builds intelligence as an invisible underlying layer. The device quietly gathers your location, time, and daily patterns to anticipate what you need. With AirPods, the software intercepts a foreign language and instantly converts it to your native tongue, removing friction. Proactive intelligence also handles your morning commute. When you walk up to your bus stop and swipe down on your phone, the transit app is already waiting for you. This relieves the user of having to learn a new language of prompts or figure out how to talk to a machine to get value out of it. Apple defines successful artificial intelligence as software that meets you exactly where you are while remaining undetected. This philosophy extends to their physical hardware roadmap, specifically spatial computing. Leadership views the Vision Pro as a step toward the inevitable merging of our physical and digital worlds. This is a different direction than the traditional metaverse, which often seeks to trap users inside an isolated digital environment. Instead, the hardware reaches into the future to pull digital enhancements into your present reality, augmenting the space you already occupy. That might mean pinning a digital widget of your favorite family photo directly onto your actual physical kitchen wall to brighten up a gloomy morning. Or it can mean using immersive video to place you courtside at an NBA game, providing the sensation of being at the arena from your own living room. Spatial computing functions as a silent engine, actively enhancing physical environments without demanding the center of attention. Despite the massive cultural interest in AI and virtual reality right now, Apple considers these to be the early innings of a multi-decade marathon. This measured approach allows intelligence to act in symbiosis with the tools we already use, ensuring the App Store remains a central part of the ecosystem. It anchors back to a warning Steve Jobs delivered in 1997. He reminded his team that great companies fail the moment they forget about creating great products, regardless of fleeting technological trends. Looking ahead, Apple prioritizes building invisible utilities over conversational bots or market-dominant headsets. By making technology serve human habits, Apple's vision for the next 50 years brings the digital world closer to our physical reality.